That's how you always steal people's powers.
Fire
Just by
hydrant.
stealing
Nice
their
hydrant.
eyebrows.
So that's down B is the fire hydrant. And the
Well, Speedy's blood is up, man.
Sorry,
Are we
dude.
gonna show
I
off moves or what?
I'm on autopilot. I just
stop attacking him. Stop attacking him. Let's look at some moves. So down B was your hydrant, which if you're in the air, obviously you throw it all the way down.
That's so good. People don't expect something to happen that fast.
Nobody expects a
that
fire
high.
hydrant
and if you're
in the air.
no one
ever
pushes people
expects
back.
that.
So if I'm next to this thing, it's gonna.
Yeah.
You can
If you
also
throw this on a ledge, just push me off the ledge.
you can also exactly. You can also use it as a little bit of a prop to.
What controls whether or not it shoots up or sideways? By the way, I've never figured that out.
I think
is it
it
where
is-
you're
it does
standing?
both.
Is it random?
Yeah.
It does both. It
If
goes
you're
like-
standing on it,
not
it'll
always.
definitely go up. You can do that too.
And that does no damage, right? It's just basically
Just
push
clearing them
back.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, the good players that I've seen with this will plant it and then almost immediately attack it and be able to kick it towards other people. So it becomes a fairly. It actually has fairly
So it
decent
gets in
knockback
range.
when
Oh,
it
it
hits
does.
people.
Yeah.
So that's down B. You're also doing your side B here. So side B.
Side B is the best.
Super cool. You throw
So-
those power pellets basically, and then you can kind of change the course of them.
So yeah, the second he cues it, Dave is basically angling those pellets in a certain direction, and Pac-Man will of course follow it all the way to the end.
Right.
I feel like I've lost that end power pellet though.
So
Like,
yeah, if you get
Yeah.
hit in the middle of that, the power pellet will drop, and anyone who picks it up gets health.
Yeah.
So it's like
that's so mean.
Yeah,
genius.
it's
Stealing
disconcerting
that
when
health is
you're set up
fast.
to go beat the crap out of somebody and then
Go.
suddenly you're stopped midair because Sayro's only there. Gravitational pulls it in and you're just standing there.
Let's show the different neutral Bs.
So
Okay, well there's up B, which
Okay,
is
yeah.
triple. I actually, the first time I was playing this character, I completely forgot that you had to stay aligned over the trampoline in order to get. So you get more and more height every time you do the trampoline on your up B. So you basically
Oh, wow.
you have to stay aligned over it though. So the longer you charge. Okay, I forgot Smitty has
Oh,
one
God.
too.
Apple
The,
versus Apple.
Each of those things
Wait a
has
minute.
different behavior, basically. So different movement pattern as you throw it, different damage. The bell, if it lands on people,
Look at
like
that.
paralyzes them, right, for a second? Isn't it stun?
Yep.
That's like it's a full stun. I didn't even realize.
And the
that.
melon moves really slowly.
But I think it does a lot of knockback.
Do a melon.
yeah, that's big damage right there. Ooh,
Did that just exploded?
explode?
No, I think that
Oh, it
R-wing
must have been,
shot
yeah.
it.
Stop hitting the
Enough,
same.
yeah, enough détente. You can run into that.
All right, you ready to go?
We've
Smitty?
demonstrated that they can hit each other. That's it. Very well demonstrated.
Oh yeah. Oh, bounce off
All
your
right, yeah, fight.
trampoline.
The expression on Pac-Man's face is so.
He's relentlessly
He's so
happy.
excited.
Oh God!
You're in trouble.
See, if he had hit that trampoline one more time, you basically would have gotten a little bit more height.
yeah,
and
the
probably
third
would've
one
got
gives you the
that third
biggest.
one.
Yeah. Or not.
Why do you hate that hydrant? He hates these cans.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh jeez.
There's really good pop on the lat. Once he hits the pellet at the end, I think that's the strongest bit of that move. Nothing.
Can't hurt me. So
Just feels
one
good.
of Kirby's new moves, which is really awesome, is this his hammer flip. And you know Kirby's always known for his hammer, but this time it'll start on fire, and I'm gonna start taking damage here. Actually, I think because I'm above 144, I won't.
Yeah, you're too
Yeah.
high. You're too high.
But when I'm lowering damage, it starts taking fire. I'm basically taking damage the entire time. But if I nail him with it, it's just gonna crush him.
you just put a hydrant on that R-wing and it flew off. That's really weird. Dude gets back to the shot.
The more you
Slippy's
think,
like, I need repairs.
the more you think about it, the weirder it gets.
That was a good Slippy, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, nice
nowhere.
hydrant, dude.
For those that are wondering, that is not a dunk, by the way. That would have been almost
OP.
too mean, basically.
Yeah.
But if you
just
are out and trying to recover, it's a good thing to toss
Dumping
down.
a hydrant on him.
Yep. It definitely clears space. You know, people who like to camp down below and do really strong up smashes, like they got to watch out.
Oh God!
Nice.
Yeah, you can use this as a mini recovery as well. Oh jeez, our wings everywhere.
Yeah, but so are your hydrants.
Oh. Scary. Why'd I choose
You guys are
yellow?
missing each other really well.
I know. I keep thinking I'm the other guy.
Hydrant next to tons.
Oh. You're in trouble.
God.
You're in
Take
trouble.
it.
Oh!
So you got it. You got the third one.
Nice.
Oh God!
You really using that move near the edge is really dangerous.
I
man.
know. I like
Side
high
beam.
risk, high reward.
Oh,
Keep telling yourself that, Dave.
he's in the bill hole.
Oh. Hydrant.
Now, if that had hit him, that would have hurt him, right? It hurts. Oh,
It's-
nice.
oh, she.
It hurts Pac-Man as well.
Oh.
You think he'd learn by
Can't
now,
get
man.
enough of those taunts, man. I'm playing the long game.
We used to have a policy where you taunted at the beginning of every match.
Yeah, and if you didn't,
I never
like, you were
abided by
just-
that
and
policy.
I didn't either.
What?
And I received a lot of hate for that.
No, I would have never hated
No,
you for that. That's
you guys
totally
are-
appropriate.
I always punch people for it.
Oh.
If you're taunting, you deserve to get punched. Yeah, it's interesting playing with Pac-Man. He's not. I mean, he's not the fastest character by default. You know, he's actually feels sort of methodical when he's moving around.
Woo.
But by using like that side B effectively, he turns into it. You can cover a lot of ground really, really quickly when you want to.
Kirby is not my fighter.
You're doing all right, man.
Yeah.
You're winning.
This
isn't my best guy. You know,
I'm trying to, again.
You're tons of fun.
Ouch.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
So Dave doesn't use as many. He's not. Oh, nice.
Oh, you pushed me off the edge. That was awesome.
Yeah, if you do that on angles, you go down really
Did
quickly.
you just taunt Dave?
Yeah.
Proud of you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Was it
That's
Namco
the first time
Roulette?
I've
I
seen
wasn't
Dave taunt,
watching.
I think.
Namco Roulette is one of his taunts where he basically shows a random Namco character in the palm of his hand. It's pretty
Do.
Oh.
Come here.
Oh god. Not again.
Oh, yeah, he's going to throw fruit at you.
So
great.
after the,
Another
I
food
think
fight.
it's a peach, it starts charging slower. Basically, the first three will just kind of cycle through really fast, and then it starts charging a lot slower.
And you can essentially, at any point during that charging period, it's like Samus's
Oh.
charge blast. You can hit the shield button and pocket it, and then it'll basically be right there waiting for you
Oh.
when you do the move again. So if you have a favorite one, I personally like pocketing a melon and then just always having it at the ready.
Yeah.
Oh, the ship spins around too. That's another one that has a really, really weird trajectory.
Oh,
he walked right into
yeah.
Oh,
That felt good.
Thought I could get there first.
it's not my best character, but
Yeah, it's just Kirby. I just kind of did it Kirby.
well, thanks for that really confusing game, guys.
Yeah, can we, anytime.
Super
That's
awesome.
what I do best.
We learned so much about Pac-Man and
I want to play one. Can I play
Pac-Man
Pac-Man
Kirby.
too?
Yeah.
No, I'll do it over you.
Well, you want to fight?
Yeah, I want to fight.
Okay.
Is that
Well-
comfy for you? You're like sitting in the way.
This is beautiful. Yeah.
What are we playing?
Who are we playing?
I just want to try. I want to try Pac-Man. I haven't played him in a while.
Pac-Man v
I
Pac-Man?
want to play somebody who's not yellow Kirby though, just so that everybody at home actually can tell what's going on.
All right, I'm gonna show one of these awesome costumes.
You're picking another yellow character.
Don't
Okay.
pick a yellow character.
Dude, look, he's orange now. That's
Smitty
perfect.
has a hard time following directions sometimes.
Okay. Yellow. Who else can I yellow in here? Okay. Lil Mac.
Ooh, yeah.
Yellow Little Mac.
Is it not your best character?
He's my second best character.
Oh,
so
great.
I'm just playing. He's my second worst.
Uh,
Kirby's my worst, so.
Right. Thank you.
What,
thank
what
you.
stage are we going to play on?
Let's see. What haven't we shown before? Oh, let's do a little. Let's go to Find
Oh,
Me.
Find Me? Yeah.
Find me.
All the different ghosts. Find Me stage is actually really interesting. Not only will your me be trapped in a cage at the beginning, you can actually free him or her. That's platform.
You almost hit him.
I was showing the platform.
All right, my bad.
No, it's all right. We're
I got
good
him
now.
Autopilot. Are we good? Sure?
Yep, let's play.
So, Nate, you're going to try to get him off the edge, yeah?
Always,
Ooh.
yep. He just got a buff, though, from the Emperor.
So did you.
I was not going to draw attention to that, but... Oh, his grab is very slow.
Yeah, his grab is.
One thing that's awesome about Little Mac is he has 3 different forward smashes. So if you start the forward smash, then hold either up, over, or down, you either do an uppercut, a body shot, or a just straight punch.
Body shots. Woo!
All right, now. Okay.
Wow.
Is body blow better?
I think that's what we call it, isn't it?
I think we actually did that.
It's different than Giant Blow.
A little bit, which we fixed. Don't worry.
What? I was standing on that.
Were you?
Oh, my God. Oh, 64.
I'm about to get my hotness on too.
You're about to get your hotness on. Okay.
Want to see some hotness? Oh, I blew my hotness. Okay.
Someone cut off Smitty's mic.
All right.
Oh, who was that? Inky Blinky? I don't even know.
It just happened.
Nom nom nom.
Nice.
Oh, come on.
Hunger for battle.
Use the power pellet.
No.
Oh,
Up
yeah,
in the
you're
air.
in it. You're in it.
Yes, knock it
Gonna
on,
wait
knock
for
it
that. Jeez,
Yes.
dude. Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
you fell down there. You
That's-
fell all the way down.
You're down there. Oh.
dude.
Was that the Emperor that did that?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, yep.
man.
Yes,
Emperor
definitely.
hates me.
Whoa. All right.
He's angry. Whoa.
Let's just fight him.
Hey, it makes a lot. Yeah.
All right, team up.
Let's just keep
No.
hitting the
Hey,
Emperor.
what?
It's gonna make a
Come
lot
on,
of
dude.
sense.
No.
You betrayed my trust, Nate. For the last time.
Oh. Yeah, all right. He's working.
You guys are really good at just running into him.
Pop you up.
Oh, so he just
and
trumped me.
I'm about to die. Okay.
You just edge trump me.
Yep.
Enjoy that strawberry while you're charging.
Boosh.
up.
Ah,
Nice.
nice work.
I'm dreaming of ghosts. It's so dreamy.
All right.
That's right. He's not even my best character.
Okay, I deserve that. That's fair.
Oh man.
That's fair.
Oh man.
Let's
Okay.
we can probably jump
Yeah,
jump
let's-
to the next if you
I
want.
think we should just keep moving. Yeah, we have way too much to show in this game to
Yeah.
kind of be
I
dwelling
want-
on this stuff. So we're going to come back to new characters. You know, we'll be back for a little some more gameplay. But next up, we're going to do look at custom moves.
I'm gonna
customization.
Seats with Dave. Here, so I
Yeah.
can not.
Dave, get out of here. Go on. Yeah. You're getting kicked out. Customizations. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yes.
This is a huge, huge part of the game, and I think what is probably the most addictive thing
For me,
is like once you start like collecting these things and figuring out how they work. It's
trying to build that perfect character.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. Yeah.
You want to do yours first? I think it's on mine. I think the feed's on mine, so we can take a look.
Are we each going to show some off? Or are we gonna do a
Yeah, I
match?
figure what we ought to do is not only show how you make some custom characters, but have a couple fights. I mean, we didn't even show Mies off as new characters, but we probably should have. I mean, they're essentially one of the most important additions to this
huge.
game. I mean, because essentially they're infinite characters,
Yeah.
not only in terms of what they look like.
We have
but
three
but
different
in
classes. Each class has
customization,
12
yeah.
different moves.
Yep.
It's like
Crazy. You never really know what you're going to.
So
be up against.
I mentioned before that we were you can also do customization in Smash Run. We'll show that in a little bit, but let me just show you what the normal customization looks like. So you can go in here anytime, and one of the greatest things about this being a portable game is even if you aren't like in the mood to fight,
Right.
you're on the bus and you have like 5 minutes, you might pop in here and just mess around with
your character,
with your
yeah,
characters.
totally.
You know, so the Mii Fighters basically are going to be you can obviously create whoever you want, but they're drawn from your system. So when you go in and pick them out, their neutral stats are going to be based on whatever size they are in your system. So if
Right.
you've created somebody who's really, really small, they're going to be faster but less powerful. They're not going to be able to carry as much when they're in Smash Run.
Right.
If you create somebody who's big, they're obviously going to be a heavier hitter. So like mid range, like I got who's this here? Oh, this is Wizard Shakespeare.
Yes.
Obviously, it's going to be sort of a middle of the road character.
There's a wizard hat on.
It's a wizard
That's
Shakespeare.
And a mage's robe.
Oh, nice.
Well, he was very magical. So he's going to be a middle of the road character in terms of his abilities. But you take like Nikki here from some of you might recognize Nikki. She's obviously shorter. She's going to be a much speedier character. And to be honest, I've found that when playing this, the hitboxes are so accurate that it also makes a difference.
Yeah,
Like during a
totally.
battle, like you'll have punches that go right over your head if you're a really small character.
And that's
So-
but that's the thing about this game is that like the balance in it is so insane. Like
Yeah.
what they did to make sure that everything is balanced. You move slower, you get
Mhm.
more stuff in Smash Run. It's like everything is there.
Yep. So when you first start out, you're only going to have a couple outfits available. A lot of the stuff that you're going to see is stuff that we've just unlocked through tons and tons of gameplay. And there's no telling where you're going to get it. It's in any mode. Things could drop it at any time. So you're not going to know when you're going to find the cybernetic suit,
Which
for instance.
it's also another reason why if you have like 3 minutes to play the game that you want to just jump in and
Yeah,
just
you
get
might
those 3
earn
minutes because you
something.
might just get
you might randomly just get a
Yeah.
pirate outfit.
Yeah.
And not only does it change the look of Nikki's clothes here, but you can see it also changes her weapon so that she's got sort of a pirate's cutlass there. Cybernetic suit is sort of that looks like a laser
cyber sword.
That actually looks like the type of thing they wave like airplanes in with. It's like this way to death. Samurai sword, little ninja sword, stuff like that. I actually kind of like the classic look with her. But headgear, you can again, a couple of these are going to be available from the beginning, but depending on what you want to do, what you're
Western
going
hat.
for, football,
Like that football helmet.
mini
That's
top
hilarious.
hat, hibiscus. Anyway, there are a ton of those. I actually kind of like what I had going on right there. I think I'm just, maybe none. I'm going to go none. Go au natural. All right, so first stop is specials. And we'll show this with returning characters in a second, but the first time you make a Mii character, you basically have access to all these. So these are not things that you're going to have to earn. Instantly, you essentially have 36 different ways that you can combine the sword fighter, the brawler, or the gunner.
Right.
In this particular case, so if I don't like the Shuriken of Light, I've got the Gale Strike. You can see the little the explanation of what each one does. And what you'll probably want to do is pop into this, grab a random assortment of them, and then just tap your R button. And this will put you in the very familiar setting with Sandbag. And you can just try them all out. So Shuriken of Light, not only do you can see the range of the things, you can also see how much damage they're doing. Is it doing more damage up close? No. Obviously, with this particular one, to maximize it, you're getting the greatest distance because I guess you need the most skill to hit somebody at that distance. I don't know.
Yeah.
Down B's a counter. That's a hero spin, so that looks a lot like Link's. What is my side B? Oh, yeah, I think I can charge this.
That's kind of like Ike's.
Yeah, a little bit like Ike's.
Yeah.
Anyway, once you're happy with that, you can basically pop back in. The second stage of customizing your characters is equipment. And when you go in here,
This is where things get crazy.
this is where things get really, really crazy. You're right.
I don't think anyone really realizes just how much of an impact this has.
And
Because there's an infinite number of gear, basically.
That has
it's like
profound impact.
all of these are randomly generated.
Yep.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, they all have parameters where they can be between, but you might get the exact same boots with a different positive speed, a different negative.
Yeah,
attack.
so those are plus 17, and negative 37. Essentially, you and I would never almost guarantee we're not going to get the same equipment.
Well, and they also might have a special property.
Yep.
That
so
is huge.
So I've already outfitted her with a couple things here, and you can see what I've actually done. You can tap down here on the bottom screen when you outfit something and it's telling you the effects. You can see what a little bit more of an explanation of what that actually means. So this one, Easy Perfect Shield, what that means is that it more easily nullifies attacks when blocking at the last second. So people who have played a lot of Smash know Perfect Shields basically can also reflect things. This basically just extends the window for that, so it's a little bit easier to do it. Improved Jump, this is 1.2 times her ordinary jump height. But if I didn't like that, obviously I'm not getting as big a stat boost for that right now, and as a result, she's sort of a bruiser heavy. If I just really want to go, maybe I want to get much more agile. I'm going to do by strength. See what's the strongest speed thing I can do.
And these ones are all primarily just stat boosts.
Just stat boosts.
And we're not getting any kind of special properties yet.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so you can see down there in the corner, she's now a speedy character, and you'll get to know that icon pretty well because you'll be able to tell at a glance what that character is good at.
Right. You can also name the characters different things, so that's like on the fly. You can be like, oh, I remember this has this gear.
Well, and that's important because you have a ton of slots to choose from. So when you can save a whole bunch of different presets, and if somebody's beating you down with one particular character, you can go in and switch it up.
Yep.
We should note that you'll find pieces of equipment that actually have bad things associated with them. So for whatever reason, this one is going to decrease your walk speed.
Right.
And so you're at 0.8 times walking speed. The trade-off for that is that it probably has a bigger buff for whatever the type of badge it is.
So usually if this didn't have that decreased walk speed, the attack is now 35, but the negative defense might be higher. So it's like
a bigger trade-off.
every item is balanced in its own way.
Ooh,
yeah.
But for some characters, these are really huge. There are definitely items that are better than others.
This one's crazy. Hyper Smash Attacks gives you, if you charge a Smash Attack,
Smack attack,
longer, it's basically 1.3 times as powerful, which is crazy.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
So you could pair that with one that does fast Smash Attacks. So it's you can charge it faster, plus it does more damage. It's
it's
a deep rabbit hole.
You want to try this one out? I want to try this one out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Actually, I just put on the Hyper Smasher jacket so that she can do it now.
You guys gonna play a match?
Might as well. Why don't you get one of your Miis and I'll do Nikki.
All right, I'm gonna host.
All right, do it. Make sure custom's on, obviously.
But of course.
Smash.
All right.
Make sure your rules are right too.
But of course.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, it's taken me a long time to learn Miis because the problem is they have too many moves. It's like, I mean, I've already created on the other system. I created maybe eight or nine of them that I just wanted to get good at them. It's like I'm just going to sit down. All right, today I'm going to sit down and get good with this swordsman. The problem is there's like way too many combinations of the
variants of the same swordsman. Yeah.
It's
So
like
I mean, once you get used to it, and you find your perfect balance of what you like totally. Like I have a Mii that's my go-to Mii, and I just know when I'm playing that character what moves do what.
Well, and there's going to be crazy mind games, too, when you're playing your buddies. And
you don't even know what they have.
You can just change it up every time. Yeah, you never know what you're going to have.
So, yeah, we won't spend time telling each other, although he knows my moves, but we'll just get right into it.
Just show them.
I'm waiting for you. Did you pick something?
I did. Ooh, I have a sword fighter as well, though.
That's all right.
So we're going to cross swords.
Oh, this stage is so pretty. Wow, nice suit. Wait, is that you? That is you.
That is me. Double horns and everything.
Yo, Shuriken, what's up?
I got that too, bud.
What?
So one of my characters has this item, this equipment on him, that basically it's not this one, but he starts at 30% damage.
Oh, right.
But he only takes 80% damage throughout the match.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. There's so many different variations on these.
Yeah, there's so many just little quirky abilities. Totally insane.
And sometimes you'll get one, you won't even really realize why it's good. You know, like you kind of like,
until you
figure out how sound that awesome, and then you get a character and you suddenly are, maybe you wake up in the middle of the night and you realize it's
I think I actually have. No, not this guy. One of my Miis also has increased launching ability, which is just insane because, that might have cleared you if I had that on.
1,000-year door, by the way.
Oh, you didn't have that range.
Awesomeness.
Yeah, it's the SS Flavian. How much range you got on that? Come on.
Let's find out, bud.
Do it.
Oh,
I can't believe I whiffed.
Would you try to grab me? What'd you do?
Yeah, no, I took a chop at you.
Oh.
The first time this happened, I actually tried to go under the stage and get on that squid's back. It doesn't work.
You gotta try.
Gotta try it.
What?
That's what I thought. What? Come on.
It's the new rock.
Oh,
goodbye.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh man.
I love the sword fighter's taunts too.
I bet you do, dude.
You really do. It's the first thing you tested. You gotta try out these taunts.
It's all about the taunts, man.
Oh, this is awesome.
It's all about
no. So this is a crazy stage. So Bowser's chin actually is not an edge.
Yes.
So you can't grab onto that.
Bowser's chin's not an edge.
Let's get the attention away from you falling and more on the stage.
I'm trying to expedite things, man. What? Oh.
How you doing down there? We should probably let's do some characters that you're good with.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I think it's just Karma paying you
Dude,
back.
Dude, I SD twice. I SD twice.
Winner Nikki. See, I always felt like she had like a lot of bottled up rage.
You can
tell. Her messages were always
behind
super
those
cheery and friendly.
Yeah, behind those
there
glasses.
There was anger there. All right. So wait, before we do another match, why don't we go in and show how to customize
a standard character?
A standard character.
Standard roster. Okay.
And I actually don't. I think it's on your. Is it on your feed now? Oh no, I think it's on.
It is
my
not.
feed.
It's on your feed.
Okay. Let's leave this game. So that's me, and I think you're gonna, if you're anything like me, you're gonna fall down a hole when it comes to creating those because I personally I fell back in love with making celebrities. Like, I mean, because when you first got a Wii, it's like you make your family members and then you make a zillion celebrities. And now with QR codes, of course, you can just go online and find a ton of them. But now that I can turn them into dudes toting,
knocking each other out,
it's like I definitely I rediscovered my love for doing that. So. Anyways, so Mii Fighters are one thing, characters are entirely another. So when you go in, there's the first time you play as a character. Obviously, you're going to see down here on this lower screen nothing. It's because you haven't created any custom sets for this particular character. the beauty of it is when you have created those custom sets, when you're playing with customizing on, you'll pick your character and it'll instantly just open this menu and you'll have all those pre-made sets to choose from. So it's not like every single time you're doing a custom match, you're going to pick your character and then pick your 4 things. They're all you've already set them
saved,
up. And one of the things that I do is set up a couple standard characters for me. So there'll be times I feel like where you want to play normal, right? So you don't play custom. There'll be times when you want to play with custom specials on, but no custom equipment, just because then you get a move variety, but you don't get any actual like crazy stat stuff.
Right.
And then there are other times when you want to go full free. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'll go in here and create my first character just as some alt special moves, but no equipment. And the way that you'll notice that is, if I went here, I'll create one right now of Yoshi. If I want to just ignore equipment and go into specials and say, okay, I'm going to do lick, I'm going to do a heavy egg roll, crushing bomb.
Lick is hilarious because Yoshi, his standard neutral is to basically, eat them and then
I'll show it right now.
This time
that's a really nice way to put it.
Yeah.
So yeah, instead of eating, you jump forward and you whack them.
You literally just like lick them and damage them.
Oh.
Also, his crushing bomb basically does not produce those little stars on the sides, but if you hit the sweet spot, it does tons and tons of damage. I also really like the heavy egg roll. Oh, it's so slow, but I'm telling you, that's good for me because what I do with one of the main reasons why I was never very good at Yoshi is I always roll off the edge.
Fly off the stage.
Yeah.
Seems like in a 4-player match that'd be really good too. We have the pandemonium. Other people can't really understand what you're doing, and
that's part of the beauty of changing these characters is that like one character might not be for you because of one particular reason, but between the moves and the equipment, you can make them your own.
Or you have your one-on-one, character, and you have your 4-player character.
Yeah,
so a lot more kind of like area effect.
So I just made a custom one that I'm calling heavy here, but did not put any equipment on him. So as a result, I know when I look at this character on the main screen, you can see that he basically has you see the grayed out circle underneath heavy.
Yeah.
That's because that one has no equipment on it. You'll actually also see that if you have all negative stat things, but it essentially means it hasn't been buffed for equipment. So if you want to just play a custom special match without equipment.
So if you are playing in a match with no equipment, and you select a character that has equipment, what happens? Does it allow you? I haven't actually tried that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is more like a gentleman.
It's
more like
strips
a gentleman's rules, where
Okay.
like if you really want to challenge somebody, you have a new custom build that you did, but you don't want your friend sitting there and crying, being like, "Oh, what did you have? Like a attack badges that went up to 1,000 on that? Let me see let me see the receipts right now. Break it out." It's like you don't you don't need to do that. It's like you basically
show me the receipts.
You can look at this character and know that it's only customized with special moves and not with equipment.
Yeah.
So
we're all about gentlemen's agreements here in the
Gentlemen's
Treehouse.
agreements.
Makes it more fun.
So this is an Exploshi, which I made earlier. He's actually pretty similar to the one that I just did. Crushing bomb, normal egg throw. I did egg launch. Egg launch doesn't do as much damage when you grab somebody and kind of poop them out. But you launch them way farther. It's like sort of projectile. It's like a spicy food.
Exploshi. You ever made a Feroshi?
No, Feroshi was my first one.
Okay.
Believe me, that was.
Yeah, we're on the same wavelength.
But one thing I wanted to point out with his equipment is that obviously we showed it with the Mii's. You have equipment that has have similar things, right?